11 today. Be there.
Sounds good. All right, we are nearing hour number 3 of our show on this Thursday morning. People, Wanks here on Twitter says, "Hey, how about a kwento kadiri naman dyan?" Oh gosh, I don't have an edition ready. We'll get
there
week.
at some point. You know,
we'll get you guys next week. We promise. Speaking of these big segments we have on our show, though, I was reading an article here on travelandleisure.com, which is a great, I guess, travel app, travel website, all that good stuff. They had an industry secrets with some of their flight attendants, and I thought maybe we should do that here on the show. You don't have to be a flight attendant to join it. You can just be anybody at your workplace that are hiding secrets from the public, or if the public found out about things you guys do, we'd be either scared or really interested or any of that good stuff. You guys know how industry secrets work. All right, We'll take your calls though now. 631-0899. What's something about your job that the public doesn't know a lot about, and if they found out, they'd be terrified? While we wait for your calls, let me go ahead and throw out this study. It's jetcost.com, I think, that did this study, and they said that 89% of airline cabin crew members, or flight attendants, stewardess, whatever you want to call it, they break rules during flight. Most notable of the rules, 21% say that they've had sex with other flight attendants.
21%?
21%, mid-flight.
Okay.
21? That's a lot.
That's quite a bit.
That's 1 in every 5, yeah.
Yeah. Man. Got a long flight.
That means if you're on a regular flight, even if it's domestic, you have what? 3 members of the cabin crew and then 2 pilots. One of them's done it with someone else.
That is awesome. 14%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you think about the stat, or at least the details of the stat, it sounds like a lot. So 20% have sex with a fellow pilot or a flight attendant. 14% say that they've had sex with passengers while flying.
EHY.
And I'm assuming these are passengers that they meet on the flight?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sitting in business class, sitting in first class, like, oh, look at you.
Red-eye flight.
Mr. Big Time.
Wow.
7% of all cabin crew say that they accept tips and gifts from passengers. So,
which is against the rules.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
That's why
there
it's
was
only
a
7%.
rule like that.
No, I'm sorry. That was what I meant. I was like,
Compared to the banging in the CR, right, Nico? That this one is against the rules.
Yeah.
Clearly. Yeah.
well, do they receive the tip before or after?
They only put in the tip, and then
Easy.
Gotcha. Easy. Wow. All right, 631-0899. Industry secrets. Let's do it. You work. Tell us something that you want to keep secret. Be anonymous, also, so you don't get in trouble.
And
just tell us what's going on.
We're opening this up to any industry now?
Any industry.
Any industry.
You don't have to be a flight attendant. You could be in the hotel, which is always a really fun one. The hotel, restaurant business are always great because, with restaurants, it's sabotaging the food. With hotels, it's peeking in another room. I don't know, all that stuff. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Patrice.
Patrice, hi.
Good morning.
I used to be a flight attendant.
Yeah.
Bang.
And yeah. So I think I was one of the first one to call. Anyway, I used to work for an airline in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did was, or what I would want to say is, never mess with someone who handles
your food.
Yep.
Yeah, that's consistent with kind of any business, though, where there's food, right?
Yes. And I would say anyone or anybody who handles food, don't mess with them.
Okay, so what? No, let's. Okay, mention Captain Obvious. Let's ask, what have you done to a passenger's food because they've been rude to you?
I have to say I'm quite proud of it that it wasn't a passenger, but it was someone I am working with.
Oh, you must be very proud. Very proud.
Yeah, that's
because at least it's not a passenger.
Well, I don't know.
So it's a pilot?
Okay, so this is what I did.
Wait. Was it a pilot or was it another flight attendant?
It was another flight attendant that was higher to me. Basically, playing and ordering.
He was what?
He was.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hang in there, Patrice.
Sorry, your cell phone's a bit rough, Patrice. Call us back, my dear.
Sorry.
There's a little turbulence on the phone.
No. It was because he was more senior than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patricia, it's
Call
your
us
cell
back,
phone, my dear.
please.
Bye,
Yeah.
Patrice.
Thanks. Now, according to this article, we got a bunch of calls. We'll get to you guys in a sec. According to this article regarding the flight attendants, they said here, do not drink the coffee on the airplane. It's
Why?
gross, disgusting, because they don't wash it. Because nobody washes the coffee. So,
No.
yeah, they just rinse it out, like kind of with the water there on the plane. No one ever takes it out and really thoroughly cleans the machine. So it's just it's just like that. Whatever I don't drink coffee. Whatever that thing is, the pot or whatever.
Yeah, you
and
know
then
what?
They just kind of rinse it out with
I
water.
don't think I ever had good airplane coffee anyway.
Yeah, it's because it's mixed with
Because it's luma.
amoeba or what, I don't know, something crazy.
Ugh.
Let's take call 631-0899. We're doing industry secrets. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Joseph here.
Hi, Joseph.
So logistics. If you want to make sure that your package gets to its destination at the exact amount of time, or prior to the date you want, you can request for that. You can go to the manager, and they can track it step by step and give you a step by step information. Now, if
Sorry,
it
what
gets
industry
lost,
are we talking about here? Right? Am I
Logistics.
lost?
Logistics.
Oh, okay,
Sending
sorry,
a package.
Yeah, yeah,
now
yeah.
if it gets
yeah.
lost on the terms and conditions, they won't pay anything, pretty much nothing, right? But if you complain to the manager, then they'll pay everything.
I'm sorry. I'm.
Those are two different things. One, he's saying that if you want your package to arrive on time, you have to talk to your manager, to the manager, and have him give you a step by step.
Of what?
The manager himself will process your package and take you and update you step by step.
Like where your package
Yeah,
is?
all you have
Okay.
to do is ask the manager to give priority to it. Oh, I've packed it. Oh, it's now with the truck. Oh, it's now on the boat. It's now on the plane or whatever. And then he's also saying that if they lose it, the terms and conditions say the freighter isn't liable for anything, but if you complain, they'll pay for it.
How did you get all of this from what
Yeah.
you just said right now?
Ask him.
Wow.
I got that 100%.
No, now that you translated it, yes, I get it now. All right. Thanks for the call, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
What?
Impressive, Nick.
If the deal is
Thank
they're not
you.
going to pay for it, why is it complaining to the manager all of a sudden they will?
I don't know. I mean, we hear this, we hear this quite often with some companies, just to avoid the PR hassle, they'll just pay to shut you up.
The Facebook it. All right,
Yeah.
yeah. Next. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning. Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, my name's Mike.
Hi,
so, about the industry secrets.
Yeah.
Yep. What industry?
Yeah, and IT.
IT.
Nice.
So
Go.
if you're in IT and you kind of have like a crush or someone that you want to get closer, especially if you're single, so you kind of like pamper with their services, like the port of the computer, so that if it has a problem, they call IT, and you're always the first one to respond, and you'll be like, hi, hello, so there's something wrong.
This
even
is
though
not
you
an
know that-
industry secret, sir. This
This is
is
a
you
pervert.
being a pervert and you want to stalk somebody. We do this all the time in every industry, and your customers will not benefit from it. You're trying to teach us moves on chicks. Completely different thing. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Hi.
Bye.
Thank you. Keep on keeping on, though.
Good Lord. In IT, you want to break the computer of the hot chicks, para you can hang out with her the whole day.
Guess what? That's also what the mechanic says. That's also
Everybody.
what a vet says.
Right. Keep your dog sick so she can keep coming. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, I work for textile curtains.
Okay.
Okay.
Never
This
go
is
for
so interesting.
store-bought curtains. Always go for the companies who are interior decorators because they can get it for you cheaper and they can get it for you better. Because your windows aren't all the same, but if you buy it from the store, it's usually not the right size. You're not going to be happy with the quality. You'll end up saving more if you actually go to the people who do curtains.
But you said like interior designers, right?
Yeah, interior
Who-
designers, interior decorators.
Because I mean, in my head, I've never hired an interior decorator, but in my head, they will charge me an arm and a leg.
Oh, you have to find the good ones. There are ones who don't charge
Oh,
a
because
lot.
the good ones are the cheapest.
This
No,
is.
not the cheap.
I think this is like saying.
You can save, but I guarantee you can get really good quality for your money. Just don't go for store bought.
I think this is similar to you telling me not to buy a suit at the mall, but pumunta ako sa sastre, tapos magpagawa ako. Kasi
You can always you can
sukat
just
sa
have to
akin,
find
sa
the right
perfect
contact.
fit.
You find people who can recommend you a good one, and you'll save up money.
Sure. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I
I
had a
don't doubt that
customer
it's
the other
true.
day.
I don't doubt that it's true. I'm saying I don't think it's so much of a
Secret.
hidden
I had a
secret.
customer who
more advice.
got her curtains the other day. She ended up paying like $100K for stuff that looked terrible in her condo.
Oh.
And then we could have saved her. A
How do you
fraction
know
of it.
that? You went to her condo? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
what you do is you don't install the
meeting.
curtains correctly.
For meeting,
So you
for
keep
meeting.
coming.
Right. Thanks, man. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Lines are full. Let's remind everybody we're not looking for advice. We're looking for secrets. Secrets that are fun. Okay? All right.
Hello.
No.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, good morning. I'm in the auctioning company.
Okay.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Okay. What do you got?
It's kind of a bit of a tactic or a secret. We do an invisible bidder sometimes just to raise the value of some item.
I always knew you'd do that.
Yeah, why am I?
I
Yeah,
always
I'm
knew
not.
you'd do
I'm not
that.
surprised. I'm glad you admitted it, though.
You guys would do
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
every auctioning company does it. We're like only 5 here in the Philippines or 6.
So there's a guy sitting there that's an employee that's bidding, and it's not really.
No, man, it's just in my head. It's just in our head.
What do you mean?
Oh, so you completely
We're just
invented a
gonna
bid
have
that
number. I
doesn't
got a
really
bid here
exist.
looking for 700. I want an 8. Who get an 8? Something like that.
Oh, so you
And
just
there's really
pretend
nobody-
someone
So
bid
you're just
for
driving it up by yourself.
Yep.
You dick! I love it.
You.
it. Are you the guy? Are you that guy who actually does the actual bidding, like what you just did?
Yeah.
Aliw!
Is
Maybe
this
6?
does this happen 100% of the time?
Sometimes I can guarantee on some items. If we really want to have a high value for that item, mostly cars.
And if you can tell, and I'm sure you have to read the other people who are bidding,
Yep.
right? I mean, you have to. Okay, this guy's a chump. He'll bid whatever
Sometimes
for
just-
it.
Yeah, you need to read the guy who's bidding. Sometimes he just touches his nose to bid. It's a weird thing in bidding auction.
Pasample nga
How do you
ulit.
how much? Yeah, how much do you jump? How many? Like, okay, for example, you want to drive the price up. Do you just do it by a little bit, increments,
I got
or?
now looking at for the 2,000. Who got a 2,000? I got 2,000 here now. Looking at for 3,000 now. 3,000 later. Who got 3,000? Something like that.
I love it.
In April, can you recap Game of Thrones episodes for us like that?
I don't know, but it's a learn. Auctioning it's an art.
Now that I know, every time you go, I got 3,000, I got 3,000, looking for 4,000, here's 4,000. I'm going to go, 4,000.
No, I am standing up and
Puro mo.
stopping it every time. I'll be like, I have all the time in the world. Let's go bid for bid. Slow-mo. I bid 100.
Nah, sometimes mas mabilis so that you could confuse the bidders pa nga eh.
Of course,
Of
right,
course,
right,
yeah.
right. But all I'm saying is I'm going to stop it. I'm going to sige, turo mo, nasan yung 4,000? I'm going to see him.
I'm going to stand all the way in the back so I see everybody.
Yeah.
That's
So,
a
yeah,
good
that's
one.
it.
Thank you.
Thanks. That's a great call.
Bye.
That's what we're talking about here. 6310899. We are doing industry secrets. Give us a call. Good morning.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes. Do I speak now?
Yes. What industry do you work in?
Yes, I'm a farm owner in Pampanga,
Ooh.
and fish pond owners, tilapia fish pond owners, buy dead pigs from us.
By dead what?
Dead pigs.
Dead fish. Dead
Pigs?
Dead pigs, yes.
Dead pigs.
Who
Pigs.
buys
Why-
dead pigs from who?
From us.
But you grow
Yeah. We have
like
a piggery
fish.
in Pampanga.
Yeah, they have a farm.
She
Oh,
grows-
they've got a pig. I thought you said fish.
Yeah.
I thought you had a fish
I thought
pond.
she-
I'm so...
tilapia farmer.
Yeah,
Yeah, tilapia
Yeah.
farmers buy dead pigs from her, and she's
Yeah.
getting to why.
Yes, to feed the tilapias.
To feed the tilapia. Oh, so is the industry secret that all our fish are fed dead pig?
Yes, almost all.
Okay.
I've seen worse on the internet actually with tilapia.
Yeah. And also dory.
Don't ruin fish for me. I like Dory.
Now,
So-
is
I like
it
tilapia.
bad that they eat dead
Of
animals?
course, the toxins from dead pigs.
Of course.
There are toxins. Whenever you die, we release toxins that are very harmful to our environment.
Yeah.
What is the natural food of tilapia?
Corn.
Oh,
Corn?
is
Corn, dead
it?
pig, same thing. You're so exaggerating. Wait, so time out. You have the tilapia. So you're... I'm confused.
Yeah.
You're selling dead pigs or you're buying dead pigs to feed your
No,
fish?
Selling.
we have a piggery.
Okay, all right.
And
I
then
get it.
tilapia farm owners inquire about dead pigs to us, and then they buy it. And
Do you eat
also-
tilapia still?
Huh?
Do you eat tilapia?
Do you still eat tilapia?
I know we don't
Like-
eat tilapia for 10 years now.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Well, as the
And
the
even
tilapia
Longanisa,
business right now is going to go down.
and even Longanisa and Tocino, sometimes they are from
Don't
dead
ruin
pigs.
Tocino.
No, yeah, don't even say
They're
it.
what?
Yeah.
There, ano?
They're tilapia. Mas tocino. Okay. Okay.
I didn't catch
All right.
that. What about it? Tocino and longanisa are
Yes.
what?
Sometimes Longanisa makers, they buy dead pigs to us, from us.
You know, the more you say this, the more I'm convinced this is your fault.
Sometimes if,
Oh,
for
because she
example,
actually
if we have a
sells.
dead
Yeah.
pig, where
Gotta
we
make some money,
dispose.
man.
There's buyers who want dead pigs from us, so we sell it.
Okay.
You don't feel guilty poisoning your countrymen or any of that stuff?
No,
Is
we have to
Wow.
earn a profit also.
Is it
Yeah,
is
okay,
it legal?
sure.
Is it constitutionally legal to be selling dead pigs, knowing that they're gonna do what
Probably
they do with it?
not, Nico.
It is a secret because it's been there for a long time.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, how long are we talking?
Even in the States and China.
Hey, by the
they
way,
do
kill that dog in the background, please, and then sell it off to some
Hey.
tilapia guy because it's just bothering our call. No, because of course it's a joke. Hold on. How much is a dead pig cost compared to a live pig?
Come again?
How much do you sell a dead pig for compared to a live pig?
If the price of a dead pig is way cheaper than a live pig.
I would assume that.
Yes,
How
of course.
much?
How much?
How much? It's almost a 40 peso decrease in the price of a live pig.
40 pesos?
Per kilo.
Yes.
Per kilo. Per kilo.
Okay. All right. I don't know.
Okay.
Still, I work better with percentages, but fine. Thank you, love. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you
You're the
so
best.
much. Bye-bye.
God bless you. You're doing the Lord's work.
Also, hate you.
Ooh.
That lady
There's
tried
fish
to.
fraud that's very popular worldwide. Sam, you know
What's
this.
fish fraud?
Fish fraud is you buy you're a restaurant and you serve a fish that's really not the fish that you're paying for.
No.
Like they serve,
Oh
they,
my
they
god,
serve you.
it's so rampant.
No!
So rampant.
They serve you dory
Yes.
when you ordered salmon, ganon.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my-
Well, salmon
You
dory.
know
and
the
dory.
difference.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
yes. It's really for the crustaceans as well. Like say you order a lobster bisque soup. There's no way in hell that's lobster bisque. That's maybe some other.
Crustacean.
Baby crab.
Yeah, not even a crustacean. It could be like a very tough, meaty fish. Fish fraud is massive business, and it's not a third world country thing. It's everywhere. Even the first world countries are doing it. I think I read some stat like fish fraud is so rampant for example, here in the U.S. Like there's 10 people that are in charge of, I guess, monitoring the fish and all of that stuff. It's just the number of people that are supposed to be looking after it are so small compared to the amount of fish that's being sold that there's just no way you can police it.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not
Fish
know
fraud.
that. Okay.
Huge business.
All I know is that last caller tried to ruin Tocino for us. She didn't succeed.
I appreciate her.
She didn't
because
succeed. but
apparently it's happening.
it's always been happening. Was my because she said this has been happening for a long time.
Just as long as nobody says, okay, you know that whole myth or that story, that rumor that the siopaw, yung laman ng siopaw is really
Pusa.
cat?
Oh.
Yeah. Just nobody call and say that that's real. Please. Huh? What? Please, huh? Siopaw fraud. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, I worked for a bus company before,
Yes.
and the mandate of the boss is really if you get into an accident, make
Kill the
sure
people.
that the one you kill, you really run over the person so that
Yeah.
it's cheaper for the pay instead of getting them injured for life.
Yeah.
I think that that's BS. I don't think that that's real because and you.
I mean,
don't know if you're
have
telling
you
the truth or not.
have you actually heard these words? Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
Yes, yeah, it's fake. That's
The
fake.
the saying is mas mura magpalibing kesa magpagamot.
Yeah, and that's not true. I mean, that might be true, but in terms of it is cheaper to have a funeral than a bill. But taking human lives, you have to be a certain kind of person to pull that off. And there are way too many buses out there. Not all of them are killers.
And to like put it out there as a mandate, you know?
Yeah, you'd be in trouble. You get
yeah.
caught doing something like that. Company-wide email.
Yahoo groups yan.
Yeah, kill people if you run them over. Yeah, I say BS on that guy calling. Good morning.
Hello. Hello?
Hello. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. This is Hector, and I have a friend who sells shrimp before.
Mm-hmm.
And the case is, they if they don't sell the shrimp on the market, they pack it and sell it to those restaurants. The case here is like they sell like the really bad ones that I don't know how to describe it, but the smelly ones, I guess. And what
Why
they
don't you
do
just
is
make
they-
it into bagoong, right? I mean, like, why don't you just do
No,
that? If it's
no, it's like a different thing. Like those prawns that is mixed from that's gonna be used for like or like those other dishes from Chinese restaurants. So what they do is they take off the skin, and so the smelting comes out. And then what they do is they pack it in a plastic bag with ice, so it absorbs more water, so it gains more weight.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how they dispose those unsold shrimps. So those are
and then
some
they
of
feed
the
it to
tricks that
tilapia.
they do in the trade industry for shrimps.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Forrest Gump.
Thank you.
What kind of diet are we now going to have?
No,
for
you know,
ourselves?
I mean, as disturbing as that sounds, I wouldn't think that it doesn't happen. That sounds like something that is probably happening out there.
I think it's revealing the yung balat na shrimp put on ice so that it absorbs water so that it's heavier when you weigh it.
yeah.
I think that's
Diba?
actually pretty clever.
Yeah.
Oh, props to them. Good
Yeah.
job, guys.
Yeah, way to cheat
Next
us.
call.
Thanks a lot.
Hi. Hi, who's this?
Anonymous.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, the best
Yeah,
kind.
no problem.
What's up, Jack?
I work for a beverage company,
Yes.
and not just our company, but the other companies. The new packaging, in the PET bottles,
Uh-huh.
the sugar in that is artificial and not really good for the body of you.
The
the sugar in their drink,
Sugar use,
which
yes.
is in a
That's
brand new
something.
PET bottle,
Yeah.
is artificial and very bad for the body.
So do you mean like like an artificial sweetener?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a secret that artificial sweetener isn't good for you.
Is this a particular kind of artificial
There's-
sweetener?
There's an artificial sweetener that is approved by BFAD, but these ones that we are using right now is really not that good because
It's
some of
This is
it-
not approved?
yes. Some of it we for the testing of BFAD, we show them the good kind. Then for the production, we use the bad kind.
No.
This is true.
Where is it
All-
from? Where is
all-
it from?
I know, where is it
What?
from?
The artificial sweetener. Is it made here? Is it made in some factory in Malabon?
for the other-
You import it from China? Where is it from?
Made out of.
But majority of it comes from China.
Comes from China.
Then for the other
Well, it's
company, it
imported.
comes from Binondo.
Huh.
Okay. Again,
Yeah.
never eating again. Thanks for the call.
Thanks
Thank
a
you,
lot.
sir.
Bye-bye.
You didn't have to do all food, guys.
Save us something to eat.
Can we get back to flight attendants begging, please?
Have mercy.
Please?
Do you think it's
Sam.
most rampant in the food industry?
Nico, how about Nico, you're a restaurant owner. Do you know that of any of these things going on?
Man, I've been into our kitchen once because I was trying to find ketchup. I'm not the guy to ask about this. Maybe Sam's a better authority when it comes to these food things.
I mean, these, callers are blowing my mind.
This is the point where we don't plug the business. Usually it's our cue to plug. This time, maybe not. One last call?
Sure.
Or how many? Lines
are full, yeah. So
you want to just kind of run with this for a couple more, and then
yeah. Let's do a couple more.
Okay, let's do that. All right.
Hello.
We'll go. Morning.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello?
hello. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello. I work for the police force.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, fun.
Yeah, and sometimes when there's an operation, before it's being pressed to the media, some of the officers will try to get some stash of cash, so that
I'm not
when
surprised.
it's counted and being pressed to the media, it's not the original value of the cash that we already caught.
So,
Who's getting cash
so you mean
from who?
like a drug bust? You get in, you go to a drug house, for example. Damn it.
Yeah, there's a ton of cash there. They pocket some before they...
Or like if they
course.
find
Yeah.
cash
Yeah.
on the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you remember what's the DJ, the girl, her boyfriend got caught? Like, you go there, there's guns, there's drugs, and there's cash. You keep a little bit of the cash.
And then underreport the money that was found.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I ain't hating on that.
Okay.
You put your life on the line.
Sure.
Well, I guess
10%.
I guess none of us are surprised.
I think you're entitled to 10%.
I said none of us is surprised,
Why would you
Are
tax?
surprised.
but it's none. Do you get it?
I'm not okay with this behavior, by the way, because you're a man of the law, but I'm not surprised.
Oh, sure.
that-
Yeah. I'm just saying, regulate your greed, as the famous Philippine saying once goes.
Next call.
Yeah, sorry. I'm debating here with my daughter about the authenticity of that last call.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, going back to food.
Yeah, let's.
What's your name?
Princess.
Princess, go ahead.
My cousin used to supply siomai
No.
for fast food.
No.
I love it. Keep going.
Yeah. And because diba they use yung giniling na minced
Pork.
pork or chicken.
Rubber.
They don't really use pure meat.
No.
Aside from most of
is
it
that why?
flour, they use newspaper.
You're joking.
There we go.
No.
Sinungaling ka.
There we go.
Sinungaling ka, Princess. Sinungaling ka.
Girls don't lie, Nico. Girls
It's
don't lie.
soaked up newspaper overnight, so it gets mushy, and then they shred it, and then they mix it with the meat. And then
Sinungaling.
add flour.
Sinungaling. Sinungaling ka.
You know what? Okay, you know what? I've tried one of these. There is like a siomai kiosk, out there.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
small
really-
the ones that you can buy in a big plastic, and then it's like a dozen per pack.
No,
Really
wait, you're right.
cheap.
I've heard this. This is the shark's fin remate, right?
Oh my God! No way. No, but I
Yeah,
mean,
so-
when I tried this, the filling, there was nothing that was recognizable inside as food.
Exactly.
Yeah,
'cause it's like
nothing.
They tried using white paper, but it's too obvious, so they had to use newspaper because it's like the texture is like gray, and when you cook it, it's like mixed with it's like the same color with the meat.
Yeah, it's like gray mush in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Shaolong Bulgar.
Pork dumpling abante.
Oh my God!
Oh, you know what? The highlight of my life is if I really I open one, I bite it, and I see a photo of myself in there, like a tabloid. That would be like I've arrived.
When I was in college in UP, I wasn't walking around with a ton of cash. I used to eat I called it 17 peso meals. 4 pesos isang siomai. That's 5 pesos kanin. So tatlong siomai, isang kanin.
Right.
And this was an everyday thing.
That's a lot of newspaper, Nick.
Boy, yeah. You just ate Mocha's blog.
Hoy, princess. Hoy. I'm.
Oh man.
I never fight our callers, but I want to fight you.
Oh.
True. That's why they had to close down after like.
Wait. How do you know this again? Your friends are into this business?
No, my cousin before.
Your
They
cousin?
had a
Oh
catering
my
business,
God.
so
They
they
did this.
tried doing that. So, but they had to close down that part because issues that we don't need to discuss anymore.
Wow.
I wonder if when you cook it, right, because it's paper, does it kind of ignite? You're like, whoa, man, it's kind of cool.
That's why you have tenderizers like flour.
Ah.
It
I
will
think it's
help
fine.
with the cooking.
Okay.
And it will that's why they soak it for like 24 hours so that the taste of the paper won't really be the same anymore. It will just mix with
recycling.
all
It's
the
good
other
for the
flavors.
environment. Yeah. I
Hate
got
you. Hate
Yep. Thanks.
you,
Thank you.
princess.
Sure.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Is this the greatest call we've ever received regarding this topic?
It's up there.
Jario.
There.
We've been doing this topic for years on this show. Years. That has got to be one of my favorites.
I hate it.
Because, the double dead baboy and all of that stuff. I mean, come on, we know that stuff is going on. Like, that's not a shock, and it's not going to end our consumption of bacon or stuff like that. I will never eat a dumpling again.
Sam, how easy is it to do to mix newspaper into giniling?
How would I know?
I mean, I don't know. You're a food person.
I've never tried
doesn't
cooking with
sound that hard.
newspaper, Nick.
It doesn't sound.
Yeah, because she made it sound like it was basic.
I mean,
Does it sound plausible to you as a cooking enthusiast? Say no.
I don't, because it sounds like you soak the newspaper for 24 hours. It's gonna be like glue. It's gonna be
Nico,
glue.
you don't have to be a cook to know that this makes sense. This makes a lot of
This
sense.
does make sense. I'm looking for someone to tell me it doesn't make sense. Somebody lie to me.
Just think of it as having a lot of fiber when you were in college. Okay,
You're saving the environment. Nico,
What about you think I
If
stopped
not
eating
in your stomach,
siomai?
it's going to be on Smoky Mountain, ruining our environment. Okay, so you just. This
Alam
is a good
mo,
thing.
no, and the kind of siomai that she's talking about, when you see it, you'll know.
That's
you
the
would
kind
know.
I eat because it's
I
cheap.
know, yeah. So now you know.
More
Right?
calls, more food.
Yeah.
Philippine
Let's
Daily
go.
Sharks fin.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
It's like you get to the menu, like, waiter, I'd like to inquire. Oh, meron kami dyan. Sorry, go ahead. Morning.
Hi.
Ellie here. Is it still the same topic?
Yes.
I don't know. It's fast foods,
Come
apple
on.
pie.
Okay.
Come on.
I don't know if it's true, but I was told it's made of sayote with cinnamon.
Oh, this is an old one.
Oh, but you don't know for sure. You've just heard this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
okay.
is Cat and Chopao. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
all right.
all right,
Yeah,
thanks.
Thank you.
thanks.
Bye-bye.
Industry secrets means you have to be working in that industry.
Or like in the case of the newspaper Shomai, like your cousin, you have to have a credible source. This is
Right.
not like I heard. I mean, you have to have seen this happen. Good morning.
Hi. Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so never buy cigarettes or water from street vendors, because all of it out there are fake.
And how do you know this, my dear?
My friend, he distributes it.
Distributes the what?
Water, cigarettes.
Can you explain to me what fake water is, please?
Is that like straight from the tap and packaged as filtered or something?
That one.
Mm.
And what's a fake cigarette look like?
Yung font niya, alam ko, yung original is medyo grayish yung color. Nung font like Marlboro.
But it's still cigarettes. It's just
Yeah.
it's
Why
his.
is-
It's
why-
a knockoff. But
Yeah.
Still
real
tobacco,
cigarettes.
isn't it? Or is it not?
That I'm not sure. But yeah, it's fake still.
So I guess it's like you get charged like you were maybe buying the real thing.
Yeah.
But then, okay. Okay. Huh.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Amsterdam is not entertained.
Yeah. How low do you have to go though, where you go stick by stick and you check the font and you're like, okay, this is not real. Right? 631-0899. Our lines are still full, yes, Sam?
Yeah,
I mean,
but you know, maybe we can do like one more here. We have a lot.
why are you getting scared off?
No, the commercial load. It's
Okay, all
backed
right.
up quite a bit.
All right, let's give it a shot. Good morning.
Hello.
One good one. How about that?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Just piece of advice. I was a hotelier before, and I used to work in bar in a hotel.
Oh, can you turn off your radio, please?
There.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay. So you used to be a
There.
hotelier.
And I used to work in a bar in a hotel.
Okay.
Never fight with a bartender.
Yeah. This is again, Captain Obvious. Never fight with anybody with food. We usually are. Again, we've been doing this for years. Why don't you just tell us a quick story about sabotage? What have you done to sabotage someone's drink?
This is not me. It was actually one of my colleagues who did it. So there was a kupal kuya.
Easy.
Easy.
Language.
Hey, listen, our president.
I'm sorry.
By the way, girls who use that word, that's kind of awesome. When girls use that word, right? But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, there. So there's a kuya who's a bit rude to everybody. Me and one of my colleagues, and the bartender, the senior bartender, asked me, "Who's that? Who's that? That one. That one." Oh, what he did? He gave him a water, but that water, what he did is he wiped his ass and then play with his face, and then he washed his hands, and the water that dripped from the faucet, he used that and gave it to the kuya who was rude.
Amateur hour.
Nice.
It was gross, but because he really rubbed his fingers inside his ass.
Oh yeah, we got the picture.
Yeah. Amateur hour. I mean, it's that's high school stuff.
Yeah,
I feel like
maybe
if you stir the drink with your
I was
schlong, then we're
there.
talking. But yeah, okay, all right, fair enough.
Thank you
Thanks for
very
calling.
much.
All right.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good times.
We've run out of food to
Play. right. We can't eat anymore. We can't even drink
Pati
anymore.
tubig, wala na.
And then if you want to have a smoke after the meal, nope, can't have that either. I am going to grow my food, cook my food, and kill my own pigs as of today. Yes?
Yes.
If they die early, I'll buy them for you.
Okay. Let's take a break. Yes? Let's get out of here. It is 8:34 on this Thursday morning. We'll see you in a few minutes.
From halfway across the globe, it's Mo Twister. In Manila, it's Samo and Nico Ramos.
Good times.